Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. Now I'm going to show you a couple of secrets on how to do your Build-A-Tank or your Santa's sleigh a little more efficiently than maybe you've been doing it before. There's two different ways. One way is what we did in Cold War, which is I'm going to show you here first. We were goofing around and we realized that you can do this in multiplayer, or you can do it some cases a little bit easier in co-op. Now in co-op you don't make as much money, you don't get medals, etc., but all the other actions are the same. So spotting, assist, damage, and kills all count for full value. Alright, that's the key. So the reason I have this Martyr A1 is that Hayden and I were working on this, and I thought about it. I was like, you know, we could go do this in co-op. And you're going to play with random players and robots against just a team of 15 robots. And if you're working on upgrading a tank, like Hayden was working on this tank, I said, you know, don't you have this Martyr A1 that you need to upgrade? He's like, yes. I go, why don't we go do that? This way, he knocks off upgrading the tank. He knocks off getting his points for his Santa sleigh, and that also is going to make a bunch of snowballs down the road for you. So we did that. Super awesome. Worked like a charm. I ran a compatible tank. I was running my Bradley. So Hayden was running the tank you saw, the M1A1, which is a tech tree tank. That's a silver only tank. This is a premium tank that you have to acquire. One way I got it from trading tier 9 tank plus a 1250 or 1500 gold to get this one, which is way more fun for me. So I ran the Bradley. He ran the M1A1 missile tank, and it worked like a charm. We were able to do matches fast, which means more matches per hour. That's the key. All the other values are the same, upgrading, what have you. Now, you're not going to make as much money in a tech tree tank. You might even lose money. That's one of the weaknesses of co-op. However, if you're using a premium tank like this premium Sherman or whatever floats your boat, you can do that and have a great time, make money, etc. So that's a Cold War version that we were doing as a team. Now I'm going to show you what we did also in World War II. Three, two, one. Okay, in World War II, we were goofing around. It was Brownie and myself, and we were goofing around with, I was doing tier 3 artillery, and you know, he was running a Thresher, and he had a great game right out of the gate. 9 kills, fantastic stuff. But we noticed we kept getting a lot of tier 4s in our matches, and so his idea was like, you know, what if we switch to tier 4, and maybe we'll be able to, you know, be top tier obviously more often. And I thought, you know, that is actually a really great idea. He goes, because you know, he's a Panzer 3J freak. He goes, I'll bring my Panzer 3J and we're just going to dominate. And I'm like, I can't argue with that. This is logic. So we did that. And with his Panzer 3J, what I did was I ran different things. I ran my Martyr 38T. I also ran on some games M3 Lee, because I'm really good in that tank. And another one also for contract stuff, mediums tanks, was the A32 Russian Premium. Again, to make money in that tank. This one loses money every game for me, but it's not that big of a deal. So I want to run this by you. And in fact, myself, Brownie, and Hayden ran 3-man in tier 4. We were top tier every game. We didn't get into any matches with tier 5s. I guess people with tier 5s and above don't do much co-op. Like, hey, fine with me. Doesn't matter. we were running matches that were super short. And you can see those actually here. Co-op, 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 co-op. You get the general drift, okay? So these were all co-op matches, and they're very short matches. 3, 2, 1. So if you want to maximize your point scoring, give co-op a try, either in Cold War, like I showed you with premium tanks. Tier 4, you can do this again with premium tanks to make money. And if you're using tech tree tanks, you run the risk of losing money. It's up to you. Be aware up front, you don't make as much money in a co-op as you do in a premium tank. So just things that will help you, because again, the number of matches is like 10 to 12 an hour that we were able to run. I'm not saying you can match us, but you're going to get more than normal. The normal rate for us is about 8 regular multiplayer games per hour in a tier 4. So for us, it was, at least 50% more if we got 12 an hour, sometimes 13 or 14. It was crazy. We had matches, literally, I'm not making this up, matches that were in the 2 minutes and a half to 2 minutes and 45 second run. A lot of matches just under 3 minutes, a lot of matches under 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It was sick. So what that equates to is more matches per hour, more points per hour, more snowballs per hour. This is the key, especially with Saturday and Sunday on the weekend coming up. You can hunker down and do some jackpot if you got some boys together, to play as a platoon. That's what we did. So I wanted to give you this idea, let you figure it out, whatever works best for you. I just gave you 2 examples that we used because we were cleaning house left and right. So hopefully this helps. We're at the end of the video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Let me know if you have a good result with this, and it will help other people who look at the comments in the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you again. And as always, like and subscribe.